He was a legend that many say was just incredible to their kids, family, and friends. I had the opportunity to sit down with some of them about the legacy that he left behind. Tonight, First Alert 7 is dedicating the Friday Night Blitz to Dow. I'm going to go ahead and send it on over to Jensen Young.
Lauren, thank you so much. Our hearts stay with everyone who knew and worked with Dow Watson. Welcome to the Friday Night Blitz, our first one of the season. We're going to cover as many games as we get to. A lot of them were rained out. Let's get to some football. So the first of many games that we'll talk about that was heavily delayed for Lightning, but we eventually got some football for the Midland Bulldogs. A hot start for the top-ranked Southlake Carroll Dragons. Angelo Renda throws it up for Brock Boyd, the Ohio State commit. He gets it from the Pittsburgh commit. Touchdown Dragons. Midland now trying to respond. It is going to be Carter Anderson with the keeper here, but he's immediately swallowed up by two Dragons. Southlake forces a punt, and we're going to stay with this one here. It ends up hitting the ground, going down around the Midland sideline. That is Parker Harris, number 6, receiving the kick for Southlake. He finds some space and quickly finds even more. Parker Harris, can he go? No, he does get tripped, but great field position. And 2 plays later, Renda throws it up, and Blake Gunter this time is wide open. Midland unable to make an impression early. Let's see where the score stands right now. Actually, we do not have a filled out score, but Midland is down big to Southlake Carroll. Let's continue on. We have the Odessa Broncos and the Amarillo Sandies out at Dick Bivens Stadium up in Amarillo. Excuse me, actually, this is our Coahoma band. So we will have to get to our Odessa highlights at some point soon. Excuse me, I'm so sorry about that. But I can still, we'll get to the highlights eventually, but Amarillo did get the big win there. So like I said, a bunch of our, here's the scoreboard. Amarillo getting the 55-12 win over Odessa. Now, last year's game was canceled. It was here in Odessa, canceled due to weather. I think there was about 1, maybe 2 plays total. No winner in that one. So Amarillo getting the big 55-12 win tonight. We have some more scores to get to, though. Some more 6A's legacy. Starting off the year once again against Allen. Big deficit right now in the fourth quarter. Allen leading 46-6. Now last year, legacy, like I said, taking on Allen once again on the road. Allen got a 61-0 win. The Permian Panthers are playing tomorrow in the Jerry Jones Classic in Frisco. This is quarterback Jacob Garcia. He returns for his senior season and his 3rd one as a starter. He's also joined by his backfield partner, Gavin Black, also returning for his senior year. As Permian prepares for a high-profile Week 1 matchup in the Jerry Jones Classic on Saturday, head coach Jeff Ellison realizes the opportunity and the big moment with the game in Frisco, but he wants the game to set the tone for the season.
I think we have a lot of potential with this football team as far as our talent goes, and this is every year. We've got to do a great job as a team, as a coaching staff, of making a team. You know, we're very honored to be asked to be in the Jerry Jones Classic, and it's at the Star, and there's a lot of things outside that's going on and everything, but when you peel everything back, it's a football game, and so that's our focus.
The Panthers, they play the Plano Wildcats at the Star in Frisco. What a treat it's going to be for Permian fans everywhere. The game is going to be broadcasted on the NFL Network. Should be a big one, always a big one, always a big spectacle with Jerry Jones. I expect absolutely nothing less for Permian and Plano. Let's get to some more games. Midland Christian's first game under new head coach and longtime NFL kicker Phil Dawson. That's the man right there. And Graham, ranked as one of the best 4A teams in the state. Graham will start off with the ball. Let's see. Quarterback Jace Gill escapes the pocket, but he's tracked down by Caden Bishop and the Midland Christian linebackers. A great core of linebackers there. Now the next drive, Gill scrambling around again. He lofts the ball and this time finds a wide open Jacob Alexander, the big fella, running down the sideline before the Mustangs do catch up to him. Midland Christian held Graham to a field goal attempt. Let's see it. The kick is up, and it is no good. Another win for the Midland Christian defense. We're going to have a little bit of deja vu on this next drive. Gill, watch this. He escapes the pocket and once again caught by a Mustang defender. This time it is Xander Quellard. Next play, Gill nowhere to go with the run as Isaiah Matthews brings him down. This game was a defensive struggle all around. Let's see where we end up right now in the fourth quarter. Still looks to be a massive defensive struggle. Midland Christian, though, does have the win. That 0 still on the board for Graham because, like you saw, they missed that field goal attempt. All right, we have so many more games to get to tonight. Like I said, so many of them ended up being delayed for lightning, so we're still getting plenty of scores in as I'm talking to you right now. So we'll have plenty more games to go over coming up after the break.